In today's episode of Hockeycards.se, the podcast, we will announce the lucky winner of our 300 subscriber giveaway, and we will dive into this 2024-25 Series 1, the first installment of Flagship for the new season, set to release on October 19th. We will look at card designs, product configuration, pack odds, this year's first Young Guns crop, the checklist, and release day pricing. So if you're thinking about buying a box or joining a break, be sure to check that out. It's time for the first flagship release of the year and the second 24-25 product to release after MVP. It's also the first major release in a long while with no Connor Bedard rookie cards to chase, and it will be very interesting to see what that means to the hobby. There's been a noticeable burnout in the last few months of people who have stopped buying into breaks or buying boxes. At the same time, we've seen an inflow of new people and new money who may not be so used to hockey but who are hunting the generational talent rookie of Connor Bedard. 24-25 then will be a year without a generational talent rookie, and the question is, will the new money and the new hockey card buyers stick around? Or are they moving back to their old areas of collecting? And what will happen to the price level of products if a noticeable amount of the old guard of collectors are on a break and all the new money leaves? The 24-25 MVP release a few months ago was a worrying first sign, as its release day price in Sweden was even higher than last year's, and last year there was a Bedard rookie redemption in it. So I've been very interested in seeing what happens with Series 1 pricing, and now we have the answer. Release day prices in Sweden for 24-25 Series 1 will be 1,395 Swedish crowns, or roughly $135 US. This includes taxes. That's down by roughly $20 compared to 23-24 Series 1. Bedard's Young Guns card, of course, was in Series 2, however, there was a draft day card of him in Series 1. Still, this is the first sign of a return to more regular price levels, although it's way too early to tell if this is a trend or not. At major US retailers, the pre-sale price of Series 1 is $120, so roughly $15 cheaper than in Sweden. However, you'll need to add sales tax on top of the US prices unless you live in a no sales tax state. Right, the product then. It's the same configuration as last year with 12 packs per box and 12 cards per pack. 3 of the cards in every pack will be inserts, parallels, or Young Guns cards. So a total of 36 non-regular base cards in a box. There's also once again 6 Young Guns cards per hobby box, and the Young Guns cards is the most collected rookie card of any release in hockey, as Series 1, 2 and Extended are the biggest release of the year and consequently the most overproduced of any product. Keep this in mind when FOMO hits you on release day. Thanks to the enormous print runs of this product, there will not be a single day of the whole year after release that you won't be able to buy a specific Young Guns card of the player you collect as a single. So, if you're going the singles route and are looking to add a specific card instead of opening boxes, keep in mind that singles prices will be at its absolute highest on release day, due to the fear of missing out that gets everyone into a wild state of panic, and will then drop in the following weeks and months as the enormous print run of the product will make availability of the cards far outweigh the demand for them. So if you're not in any rush and can wait 3 months or more, you will get the cards you want and save a bunch of money in the process. The Young Guns in Series 1 are carryover rookies as usual, meaning they're players who skated in their first NHL game very late last season. The reason for there not being any Young Guns of players who were drafted this summer is that in order for Upper Deck to be allowed to produce a Young Guns card, a player must have skated in at least one NHL game. For goalies, it's enough that they've been dressed as backups. And clearly, since the season started with games in Prague, Czechia only a week ago, there are no way Upper Deck would have been able to get cards of new players in the product. The only exception to this rule that I'm aware of is Alexis Lafreniere. During the very weird and shortened COVID season, Upper Deck printed Young Guns cards of that year's number 1 overall pick, even though he hadn't skated in a game at the time. Looking at the list of Young Guns, there are several interesting names that pop up. I've highlighted a few here, not that the other ones aren't interesting, but to me personally, I think Wallstedt as maybe the top goalie prospect in the league is interesting. And of course Fedotov, who is about 25 feet tall and who first got thrown in Russian prison and then forced to sign with a Russian club when he first tried to make the move to NHL. Matt Rempe will most likely be in demand with all the aura around him from his first season. Cutter Gauthier had a pretty infected move from Flyers, who he refused to sign with last year, to Ducks, and will likely carry a lot of interest as well. There's also Shane Doan's son Josh in Utah, Logan Stankoven in Dallas, Muka Madulin in Sharks, and many others. Looking at what you'll get in a box, we immediately recognize the Young Guns cards, the UD Canvas cards, the UD Portraits, and the One Blue Dazzler from previous year's configurations, as well as the one Outburst Silver parallel card per box that we recognize from last year's release. That Outburst Silver could be of a veteran or a Young Guns card. Other than that, most of the inserts here are new to this release, and it's a bag of mixed stuff. Now, Flagship has a very broad audience and is made to appeal to many different types of collectors. Some of these designs are targeted at kids, like last year's Teacher's Pet, if you remember that one. So expect a mixed bag of stuff where some will look amazing, like Deep Roots did last year, and others will not appeal to you at all. There is a chance to pull one-of-ones here, and apart from the gold Outburst parallels, there's also printing plates. However, there are no memorabilia cards on the checklist anymore, and there are no autos on the checklist that Upper Deck has published either. In previous years, there has been some incredibly tough to pull autos, but they are either completely gone or unannounced this year. Parallels to the base set, including the Young Guns cards, include the Silver Outbursts, the Red Outbursts out of 25, as well as the 101 Gold Outbursts. There are also clear-cut parallels, Deluxe out of 250, Exclusives out of 100, and High Gloss out of 10. The Dazzlers get their biggest design makeover in years with this year's design, but will no doubt be just as colorful and bright as they usually are. The blue fall 1 per hobby box, while pink are 1 per case. Greens are found in blasters, and orange and black are found in tins. UD Portraits also get a major makeover. Last year they brought both love and ridicule, as the players were made to look like paintings of medieval lords and kings. That design was a clear example of how some designs in this product are either targeted at kids or made late night during the company Christmas party. In this year's design, a standard picture has been cut into pieces and pasted onto a solid fill color background, making it look nothing like a portrait at all. All the portrait cards in Series 1 feature veterans, and rookies will be in Series 2. Falling 3 per hobby box, Young Guns Renewed is yet another way to try and capitalize on the Young Guns brand. The Young Guns Renewed cards, though, aren't rookie cards, as they feature what is said to be some of the top Young Guns of all time. These top Young Guns have been given a colorful twist where an artist has designed a new and vibrant background. Parallels include Exclusive out of 100, High Gloss out of 10, and printing plates. There's also a ton of new inserts in the product, one of those being Gaming XP. It has a 100 player checklist and comes with 4 different parallels as well. Another new insert is A-Lines, which feature each team's top line on the same card. A-Lines falls 1 in 13 packs, so not guaranteed in every hobby box, and has a red out of 99 and printing plate parallel as well. Another new insert is Holotypes, which is supposedly a hologram insert. They fall 1 in 504 packs, so 1 in 3.5 cases. It has a 30-player checklist, and Upper Deck is planning to make this a returning insert in Series 1 over the coming years, but without repeating any players on the checklist. So a player would only ever get 1 Holotypes card made, making it an interesting hobby chase. Let's just hope the technology they use help the cards age better than the 1990s hologram cards in Upper Deck products. So, to summarize, 2024-25 Series 1 is the first installment of Upper Deck's flagship release for the new season. It releases on October 19th and carries the famous Young Guns rookie cards, as well as a big bunch of other inserts. You are basically not guaranteed anything in a box, not even a numbered card, apart from these 6 Young Guns cards. It is the most overproduced product of all of Upper Deck's releases, and as such, singles prices will be monumental on release day and a lot lower 3 months down the line. Series 1 this year is roughly $20 cheaper to pick up in Sweden this year compared to last year. That's the Series 1 deep dive done. If you're interested in joining in on a case break, check out our Facebook group, Hockeycards.se, where we're doing what I think is the cheapest case break in Europe. So if you're interested, check us out. Now, let's announce the winner of our 300 subscriber giveaway, who will win a blaster of 22-23 Extended Series, sponsored by Blindside Trading Cards in the UK. Time to pick the winner of our 300 subscriber giveaway, sponsored by Blindside Trading Cards in the UK. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the link to the YouTube video of the giveaway here in this random comment picker. We'll fetch all the comments. We'll filter them on the magic phrase, #300. No duplicates. Continue. Okay. Looks like we have 39 eligible entries. So when I click this button, it will randomly pick the winner of the extended blaster box. So good luck, everyone. The winner is Beat76ZRH. Congratulations on winning the giveaway. Get in touch with me and we can sort out the shipping details. That's it for episode 31 of Hockeycards.se, the podcast. Thank you for watching and see you again next week.